me?
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Give me back my husband.
Give you back your husband?
Yes, you're probably wondering which one he is. He's blonde and not very tall. He wears spectacles. He's a lawyer. Your manager is a lawyer. Alfred is his first name.
Oh, I have met him, yes.
I know that you have, and I implore you, give him back to me.
You mustn't mistake my silence for embarrassment. I'm at a loss because I don't see quite how I can give you back your husband when I haven't got him to give.
But you just admitted that you knew him.
That hardly implies that I have taken him from you. Of course I know your husband. He drew up my last contract and it seems to me I have seen him since then, once or twice, backstage. A rather nice-spoken, fair-haired gentleman. Did you say he wore spectacles?
Yes.
I don't remember him with spectacles.
Oh, he probably took them off. He wants to look his best to you. He's in love with you. He doesn't care how he looks like. When I'm around, he never takes them off when I'm around. I implore you, give him back to me.
If you weren't such a foolish young woman, I should be very angry with you. Wherever did you get the idea that I have taken your husband from you?
He sends you flowers.
Oh, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
It isn't. He never sent me a flower in all of his life. Did he tell you he did?
No, but I found out at the florist. Flowers are sent to your dressing room twice a week and charged to him.
That's a lie.
No, it's not. Do you mean to say that I'm lying?
I mean to say that someone is lying to you.
What about this letter?
Letter?
Yes, I found out today. He wrote it to you.
He wrote it to me? Let me see.
No! I'll read it to you. My darling, shouldn't be able to call for you at the theater tonight. Urgent business. 1,000 apologies. 10,000 kisses. Alfred! Oh, he probably intended to send it to you, but he forgot, so I just open it and...
Oh, you mustn't cry.
Oh, I mustn't cry! You steal my husband and I mustn't cry? I know how little it means for you and how easy it is for you. One night you dress up like a royal princess. The other night you undress like a Greek goddess. You got cosmetics, you paint your face, redden your lips, wax your eyelashes, blacken your eyebrows. No wonder poor little simple-minded lawyer falls in love with you. What chance do I have against you? My cheap little frock with my own lips, with my own eyebrows, with my own unstudied ways. I haven't got Mr. Shakespeare to write me beautiful speeches. You got lies to make you seem beautiful, and others lies to make you seem witty and wise. In reality, you may be more stupid than I am, but I admit that when it comes to luring a man, I'm no match for you.
This is a very interesting case.
What is?
Yours.
Mine. What do you mean?
I mean, your husband never sent me a flower, a letter, or anything else. Tell me, have you and your husband been getting on rather badly of late?
Yes, of course.
You used to be quite affectionate to one another,
Why? Yes.
but as of late, you've been quite cold.
Yes.
Of course, a typical case. Darling, if you only knew how often we actresses meet this sort of thing. It is perfectly clear. Your husband is playing a little comedy to make you jealous to revive your interest in him.
Do you really think that? Do you mean to say that such a thing had happened to you before?
Oh, endless times. It happens to every actress who's moderately pretty and successful. It is one of the oldest expedients in the world, and we actresses are such conspicuous targets for it. There's hardly a man connected with the theater who doesn't make use of us in that way or another. authors, composers, scene designers, lawyers, even the managers themselves. To regain a wife or a sweetheart's affection, all they need to do is invent a love affair with one of us. The wife is always so ready to believe it. We usually don't know a thing about it. But when it is brought to our notice, we don't mind so much. At least we have the consolation of knowing that we have made many a marriage happy which might otherwise have ended in a divorce court.
But how could I know?
There. You couldn't know, of course. It seems so plausible. You fancy your husband in an atmosphere of perpetual temptation, in a world full of beautiful sirens without scruples or morals. One actress, you suppose, is more dangerous than 100 ordinary women. You hate us and fear us. None understands that better than your husband, who's evidently a very cunning lawyer. And so he plays on your fear and jealousy to regain the love that you denied him. He writes a letter and leaves it behind him on a desk. Trust a lawyer never to do that unintentionally. He orders flowers from you in the morning, and he probably cancels the order the moment he reaches the office. Tell me, hasn't he a lock of my hair?
Yes, I even brought it with me.
Yes, they bribed my hairdressers to steal from me. It is a wonder I have any hair left at all.
So that's how he got it?
I can't imagine how else. Tell me, hasn't he left any of my love letters lying around?
No!
Don't be alarmed. I haven't written you many.
So then, what made you?
I might have, if you'd come to me frankly and said, I'd say, Sarah, will you do something for me? Will you write me a passionate love letter that I may leave lying behind where she may find it? I should certainly have done it for him. I would have written a letter that would have made you weep into your pillow for eternity. I've written 10 like that once for a very eminent playwright. But he had no luck with them. His wife was such a proper person. She returned them all to him unread.
How good and how clever you are.
I'm neither better nor worse than any other girl in the theater, even though you do consider us such monsters.
No, I have been just a perfect fool.
Well, you do look a bit silly, sitting there with tears in your eyes and your face flushed with happiness, because you have discovered that a little blonde man with spectacles loves you after all. Darling, no man deserves to be adored as much as that, but it's your own affair, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yet, I want to give you a bit of parting advice. Don't let him fool you like this again.
You won't, never fear.
No matter what you might find in his pockets, handkerchiefs, my photograph, letters, don't be taken in a second time.
You may be sure of that. And, won't you say anything to him about my coming here, will you?
Not a word. Frankly, I'm angry with him for the way he used my name he did without permission.
Oh, you are a darling, and I don't know how to thank you.
Now, you mustn't begin crying all over again.
Thank you. You made me so happy. Goodbye.
Alfred, you can come in now. She's gone.